Sorry, good morning.
Yeah. All right. So how are you doing firstly?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm also doing well. So any question, anything you would like to ask?
And how did you become very fluent in English and from your childhood? And
No, 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 not from childhood. Actually, it's because of practice. And I just vouch by my habit of reading books. I read a lot of books, and I think the more you will practice speaking, the more fluent you will become and confident. So I think I've not reached that stage yet to be very confident. But yeah, when we just have a consistent approach, so you have to just spend some time in speaking every day. That's when you will be able to work on this. Yeah.
which activity helped you a lot? Reading
I
or
think reading
speaking?
loudly helped me a lot. I just used to read one page loudly, and I just try to frame sentences from the words, new words I come across, so that I can use them in our general communication. So that's when we expand our vocabulary. So there is this thing about native speakers that they have a vocabulary of around 12,000 to 13,000 words. But to speak a language just generally, you only need a vocabulary of around 7,000 to 8,000 words. So I believe we have a vocabulary of 7,000 to 8,000 words at the moment, its existing moment, but we need to expand it to that level so that we don't get stuck while we are speaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you are learning, and whenever you feel low, and how
Mhm.
you will motivate yourself?
Yeah, some days are bad, some days are good. Sometimes when I take sessions, I believe that I didn't perform very well, but sometimes when I just take sessions the other day, it comes out really well. So every day is not going to be perfect. You be just careful about it. So every day, some days going to be good, some days are going to be bad. So yeah, don't worry about that. So with consistent practice, it's going to help. Even at this point of time in my life, I think that there are some bad days I feel while I'm speaking, some good days. So that's not an issue. It happens with everyone.
Yeah,
It's
but
because of confidence as well.
how you overcome and how you motivate yourself, and you just watch some videos or you read some good
I
stories?
try speaking to myself, and that's something. Speaking like the more you will speak, so you can just start speaking about that situation at that moment when you feel low. So you will, when some language will come out from your mouth, you will start feeling confident again. And
Okay.
we feel low for a matter of time, and after that we just start going back to track again. So I will say that whatever thing you are trying, you just try speaking practice as well. Try speaking it, like we read, we listen. Actually we are seeing and listening at that point of time only. To enhance our confidence in terms of and getting comfortable with the language, we need to speak as well. So any activity that you do, just try speaking there as well. So as you mentioned, if you are watching the session videos, try go speaking about this topic again, which is life after COVID-19 or life after war death. So try speaking, see the how the improvement is happening. All right. So if I may ask, how is your practice going on? And as compared to the last session, what are you doing on a daily basis? Just for asking. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And seriously, I'm not practicing well. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
attending these sessions and watching those sessions and for again and again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, those are the things currently I'm doing.
All right, that's good. It's better that we do something every day, and that's what you are doing. But I would like to again highly recommend this one more addition, which is reading loudly. It's going to enhance your ability to make better sentences and get comfortable with the language as well. So this is something, if you can just include for just 5 to 6 minutes, that something is also going to enhance a bit.
Sure.
All right. So how has your day started? How you would like to describe your day?
The day started pleasantly, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as of now, everything cool. And,
Okay. So far
yeah,
everything is going good, or so far everything is cool. Abhi, okay. All right. So did you got a chance to go through the session notes?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about life after death, right?
It's quite a quirky topic. I mean, quite different, strange kind of topic. So, if I may ask, do you believe in life after death? If yes, what are some of the points that actually related to life after death? How would you like to describe this whole scenario?
Actually, I don't have strong idea about that, but I read
Mm,
in few books that is our soul will leave our body and our soul get another body after the death of a human being, and the soul is immortal and body is
mhm.
not. Yeah, that is what I read in Bhagavad Gita.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that is in my prospect. That is what I said.
Okay. All right. Have you heard about words called reincarnation? So this is something is related to mystery as well. A lot of people have shown the examples of reincarnation in India. Like somebody died, and after that a new kid was born, and they are actually even at the age of around 4 to 5 years, they are just quoting the whole life of the person who died earlier. So I've seen such kind of news that are related to reincarnation. How about you explain me what actually is reincarnation according to you, and any story that you have read about reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
Yeah. So
It is
it's
rebirth, right?
yeah, it's rebirth in a similar way as you mentioned. The soul is same, but the body is different.
Difference. Yes. Uh, yeah, those are very rare cases, and we don't hear those cases often, and
Mm-hmm.
those are very rare. And I don't uh, watch and I don't read many such type of videos recently.
Okay. So if you are saying I haven't watched any such thing related to this recently, so you are just talking about past. I mean, recent past. So we can
Yes,
just talk
recent.
about this situation in past. All right. But as I must say that as compared to the last session, you seem to be a bit calm, going slowly. So that's the good part. If you just go in a slower way, we'll be able to just we will be mindful of the sentences that we are going to speak.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I think we have discussed about these few things. Let me just ask few more questions if you are okay with this topic, or you want me to hop over to the next topic or anything different.
Yeah, we'll move into the another topic and
Okay.
we discuss. And
Mhm.
yeah, you go ahead.
No, 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 please.
We'll do any activity based things.
Okay. What activity have you ever heard of role play conversation?
Role play. Yeah, I heard.
So, role play conversation is something that you can play a role of someone, and the other person can also play the role of someone. So, it is putting yourself in a situation where you will be acting like other person, or and it is going to help you so as to navigate when you will exactly be in that situation. For example, you are going to connect with customer care, and somebody can act as a customer care agent, and the other person can act as a customer. So how is the conversation going between them? So let's just enact this particular thing, right? So maybe you can act as a customer, and I can act as a customer agent, right?
Sure. And in which subject we will take?
uh,
We,
yeah,
mm,
we usually reach out to customer agents regarding our mobile connection not working really well.
sure, sure,
So you can have this condition that your mobile connection is not working well, and how to resolve that.
sure.
Just give me a moment. Yes. So you can start. For
Hello, hi,
example,
good morning, and my name is Naveen, and I took a mobile. And is my voice audible to you?
yes, yes, you are perfectly audible.
Yeah, recently I bought a mobile from your company,
Mm-hmm.
and initial days and the mobile worked well, and from past 1 week I am getting problem with that mobile, and whenever
I'm
I'm
facing problem. Yeah.
yeah, I'm facing problem with your mobile which I bought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how can I resolve that?
I'm so sorry to hear that you are facing some issues. Would you like to elaborate the issues that you are facing at the moment?
Sure, and whenever I'm calling, and when other person answer the call, but I am not hearing their voice, but the call is keep going, but I am not
Mm-hmm.
hearing their voice.
Okay, all right. So I totally understand that, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Could you please tell me, have you ever tried switching off your mobile phone and then switching it on? Because there is this situation that we face that sometimes there's a network issue because of which we aren't able to hear on the other side. Maybe if you have tried going near a window. So, but yeah, if the solution persists even after that, you can let me know.
Yes, I did that also, and I just switched off and on the mobile, and again I call, but I'm facing this problem again and again, and in
Mhm.
last 1 week I faced this problem for 5 6 times.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
now I understand the main problem is the sound quality during the calls, and it can be really poor as well. So sometimes you're not able to hear. So what actually we will do is it's not functioning properly. So let me see what we can do to assist for this issue. Have you tried any troubleshooting steps on your own, such as checking the volume settings to start with?
Yes. I checked all the settings, and there
Mhm.
is no issue with the settings. Uh, and for few calls, and there was no problem, and for few calls I'm facing problems, so I think problem with that mobile, and can I
Problem is it
uh,
with problem is with mobile.
yeah, problem is with the mobile, and I want to uh, take an exchange, is exchange available?
I want to apply for an exchange offer. Okay.
Yeah, I want to apply for exchange offer, is that available?
Yeah, we have to obviously think about it. Before that, we actually need to just think of some of the issues that it can be related to hardware or software, or just wanted to ask some of these steps that have any destruction happened to the phone after you bought it. It can be any kind of destruction, that it fall from a height, or apparently it just fell into water. So we would like to just cross check all these kind of issues as well, because that's when it won't be counting under warranty.
No, and I maintained the phone properly, and there was no uh, what we call, there was no problem, and it didn't fall in water, and
Yeah, you can say that there was no
yeah,
destructive activity happened against phone. So yeah.
there was no destructive activities happened against phone.
All right. So thank you for sharing all this information. And I believe since the issues still persist despite your efforts, so it may require some kind of further investigation as well. So I would like to gather some information from you to better understand the situation, as where the situation persists with potential hardware or software. It can be any issue. So could you please provide me the model of your phone and any specific circumstances when you notice that sound quality issues? Like what kind of sound do you hear? Is it the voice latency, or the faint voice, or very harsh voice coming? So how would you like to describe the sound quality issues?
Uh, no sound quality issue, and when it is good, everything going well. When it
Goes
comes
well.
to
Everything
everything
goes.
goes well, but when I started a call and there was no voice, and there is no voice, and there was no problem with that speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watch any video, and when I hear recordings, and everything goes well. But when it's come to some few calls, and I am unable to hear the voice, and it's total on mute, like it's on mute like that. Yeah, I
Yes.
think problem with that mobile, and so
Mm-hmm.
I want to exchange, and that is the only thing I want. And
Mm-hmm.
kindly
Kindly initiate the
provide,
process
uh,
for yeah.
kindly initiate the process, and provide another mobile instead of this.
All right. So based on what you have described, it sounds like there can be any software issue as well in the phone, because sometimes when you use videos, you are able to hear, but on calls, you're not able to hear the voice from the other side. So in order to address this problem, I recommend, or we obviously will be scheduling an appointment at one of our service center nearby to your location for an inspection and diagnosis of your device. Then the exchange process will be initiated. So would you like to assist, would you like me to assist you to for scheduling an appointment?
Sure, and tell me the address of near customer care, and I want to go there, and I want to exchange the mobile.
All right. So in straight away or right away, we won't be able to exchange the device. There would be inspection and diagnosis for our confirmation that it didn't went to any destruction, external destruction. So we will be doing that inspection initially, and later on we will be able to exchange the device because it's under warranty. I just wanted to ask if you can please provide me with your preferred date and time for the appointment, as well as your contact information, and I'll arrange everything for you.
Yeah, sure, and
You can mention any date and time. I'm available next Monday, next Tuesday.
sure. I am available on the next Friday, and you just schedule on Friday, and I go there, and I
I
do
will
the
go there.
process.
Okay.
I will go there, and I will do the remaining process.
All right, got it. I'll schedule the appointment for next Tuesday and send you the confirmation mail shortly. So, in the meantime, if you have any other question or concerns, feel free to reach out to us. We're there to help. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and thanks for your assistance, and thank you.
Yeah, that's all. So, any other thing or any role play conversation that is coming to your mind that can be tried?
Um,
Ah, sorry.
yeah, we'll do the extempore.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
So, let me
and
just give you a topic.
yeah, give me two topics, and among that I select one.
Okay. So, last time we had this discussion, you mentioned that you don't use any social media device, right? Social media platform, if
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not.
so. Yeah, yes, yes.
All right. Just give. Let me just think a bit. The first topic is AI. How AI is helping people these days and destructing jobs as well. The second topic is also related to a bit to it, which is life after COVID-19.
Yeah, okay. And we'll go with the life after COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Please continue.
and nobody didn't expect that such type of
See,
diseases.
nobody expected. If you have said nobody, then you don't need to add didn't. Nobody expected.
Sure.
Nobody says yeah.
Yeah, nobody expected, and like the disease will come to our lives and come to our society, and that play a crucial role in all human beings' life, and nobody expected that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we are in when we are during the COVID,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we faced many problems, like uh, for daily what we call for daily activities, and
Daily
like
chores, you can say daily household chores, daily activities.
yeah, yeah, and at the time, and there are strict rules to
At
obey.
that time, there were strict rules.
Yeah, at the time there were strict rules to obey, and because in the uh, the COVID deaths are day by day increasing, and government was uh, giving many vaccine to the human beings,
Mhm.
given many vaccines to the human beings. And yeah, government also played a crucial role, and doctors, and we have to thank you doctors how they treated. And during the COVID, many doctors affected by COVID, and they
Mhm.
died
Lost
also.
their lives.
They lost their lives, and uh, we thank. And I think thanks is not enough, and thank
Mhm.
you doctor is a small word, and we have to uh, do some more behind thanks.
You can
But
say that thank you is a very small word to express our gratitude towards them. So gratitude is again as a feeling of thankfulness, but this word is not enough.
yes, and doctors, and next sanitary labors, they also did very fantastic job. And in the third one, police,
Mm-hmm.
and they also
Mm-hmm.
did um, a good job. And uh, all employees, what we call their offices, were closed,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And everyone just um, uh, we just need our daily, what we call, daily wages, right?
Yeah, there were some people who were working on daily wages and their lives were affected.
Affected. And many people are just they didn't get food also.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah,
Migration also happened because a lot of people had to migrate to their villages. Like they were like going like pedestrians only, so they don't have any vehicle as well, so as to just take them to their native place. So they were traveling by on their feet.
yeah, many we can see on social media, and many people walked on by foot to their
Mhm.
villages, and kilometers, 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, like that. And what we call, and after the COVID, and we learned that
Mhm.
anything uh, can happen anytime by the nature.
Yes,
We have to uh, save our nature, and we have to follow some uh, what we call global. We have to save our globe, right? And
yes.
yeah, I think. And
We
due
follow
to,
some, we need to follow some measures, strict measures, or you can add government should enact some strict measures so that to avoid certain kind of spread of these kind of diseases. So maybe it spread like fire throughout the world. So there would have been some kind of strict measures from the government's end, or maybe from people's end as well. So there were some people who were a bit less educated about the fact how the disease is spreading. So that's why they also ended up losing their lives as well.
yes,
Yeah. All right. There is this one thing that I noticed, which is multiple times there's this expression which is coming, what we call. So you can take a small pause at that time and you can think. And before initiating any topic related to extempore, take your 2 minutes time. Think what actually you are going to speak. You can have a paper in front of you if you in initial stages, and just write the word of the topic that you would like to see. I will be. Don't write this whole sentence. I will be talking about uh, food, talking about jobs, how jobs were affected, or hospitals, schools. So there are multiple things that were affected with because of these this COVID-19 pandemic.
yes.
Like it turned out to be an epidemic later. Everywhere it spread. So we can just jot down in a small point, a small word, and that is going to help us remember what are we going to speak next, so that we don't stuck in between. That's something we can just try as well.
Yeah, sure. And like bullet points,
Bullet
like
points, correct. You're right.
mhm,
So that
lockdown,
something is going to help.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think I noticed change, but there is this thing that there's this crutch word coming every now and then, which is what we call. Maybe we can just take a small pause. At I think I know that it's not going to happen right away because sometimes we have habits and we are not able to change them right away. So every time when you just go ahead, just go slow so that you can be mindful that I don't have to speak this particular expression.